You read the title, so you know what it is. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so as title suggests, I got this 3D printed license plate relocation bracket. It's gonna be in the same location, it's gonna be vertical rather than horizontal. So it's gonna go on back here and go on back here and then mount like that. So it'll use this factory light. In order to install this, I gotta take this side piece off. So I am currently doing the passenger seat, the CNC rider seats. If you haven't seen that video, put that up there. But I'm doing this at the same time to kind of two birds with one stone kind of deal. So that's got to come off. I've got to get, the reason why this has to come off is the wiring for this runs all the way up through everything. So you have to take this off to get the wiring and run the wires through this and out here for the light. So I'll get back with y'all whenever I get that off or as I start taking that off. Take these rear pieces off. It's a 6mm Allen head. So wrench. If you're doing a license plate, you'll have to take this side off. Rear seats, take both sides off. So go ahead and take this side off here. I need an extension so I don't scratch it. Off. The whole reason to take this big piece off is so you can get to this connector right here that runs back to the light. So this bracket actually unbolts from the bottom, 2 bolts on the bottom, but to get to this connector so you can route it the right way, you got to take this whole piece off. So yeah, so I'll I guess the next step is getting that bracket off that holds the actual license plate itself, and then unplugging it, pulling it off so I can swap out this mount. All right, got a pocket screwdriver now. So this little clip here, zoom in, kind of lift it and then pull, and then it comes apart. So that'll get that wire loose and just kind of route it back here. Lay this out of the way, maybe. Kind of, there we go. So lay that out of the way. That leaves this wire hanging onto the bracket. So take this bracket off, there's 2 that come up. It's the same size to take the fender off, which is a 6mm. So go up in here, somewhere. This is the bracket. So to get this off the wire, there's 2 little clips here that cover it. So then the wire will come out this side. And then there is 1 bolt here. Obviously I gotta take my license plate off, swap it over. So let's see here. Nope. That's a 5mm. Take this off. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a spring that holds this, so. Got a little spring. So I gotta get this port. Now. It's just push clips, but these look like they're holding pretty good. So I'm gonna get these push clips off and then I'll get back with y'all. Okay, so I was able to get up underneath the plastic, like underneath here, and it gave me more leverage to pull those out, but they're just little push clips. So this wire, you have to come through, and then slides off. So that's that. So all that work for this bracket. So this is gonna come off. Oh, that's the little like thing, step, whatever, to lock it. And then swap over. I don't even know where my other bracket is. So I'll have to go find my other bracket, but I'll get my license plate off this. There's 2 nuts that hold the light on. Take the light off, route the wire through, and then we'll put it in the new bracket. So that's off. Now this piece. Actually, doing it the wrong way. So slide that through there. You want to make sure your light is facing down like that. And then your bolts through the back, or nuts on the back. Feels like it might be a pretty close fit. Take this socket. Help me out here, maybe. There we go. So it's a pretty tight fit, but take the socket, kind of get it started. Takes a little force to get the socket around it, but then snug it down. It really is a tight fit, huh? So once that's snug, then this will somehow go so you make sure you route the wire. It's kind of tricky, but make sure you clear it to where it goes there, and there's a tab that lines up on the back side, and then just reroute your wire the factory way, back through this bracket, back up through this hole, just like that. So, and then on the bottom side, to hold this back on, you just reuse this bolt and washer. Tighten this down. Thank you, Tim, for mowing on the wall outside. There. See that snug? Probably be a good idea to put some Loctite back on that, but I don't think it's going anywhere, so we should be all right. And then from here, you can put it back on. So it's the same way to go back on as you took apart. Actually, add this back on here just to hold the wire in place. Cover it up. And then these two will go like that, back up into the body. All right, for the license plate bracket, I think that looks a whole lot better. It will look a whole lot better. This wire, obviously this connector, I'm gonna bring this piece back over, and it's got like a little clip here, right there. and then it plugs in. So just make sure you plug it in, or else your license plate light will not work. And you've done all that wire routing for no reason. All right guys, so finally got the license plate bracket all finished up, mounted. So I think that looks a whole lot better than the other one. It's not sticking out in the way for everything to hit on. And it doesn't look all gawky, but it's kind of pretty involved to get just the light. It's all because of that light, but I think it looks good. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Until next time.